practice set with a little more controlled aggression. Oh man, the body dysmorphia was kicking in hard while I was in the bathroom, changing from my work clothes to my gym clothes. And of course, there's a mirror in there, and I just have to, get a little quick physique check. This is pre-pump, obviously, so that's gonna be my excuse. But I just felt like I looked like shit. I felt like I looked flat. Um, Nothing was popping. Cause even pre-pump, I would never say I'm completely happy with my physique, and that is, I feel like if one of your goals is to dedicate yourself to the gym, you might as well accept that you're never gonna be fully happy with your physique. I'm sorry, it's just, don't kill the messenger. You know, I'm just a messenger here telling you that. I don't think I've ever talked to anybody, even the Olympia champions. They're probably never fully happy. So, but even like pre-pump, I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, all right, get a nice pump today, and I think I might have something worth looking at. You know, um, yeah, today, man, it was pathetic, fucking pathetic. So I'm ready to fuck some shit up, honestly, to say the least. I'm fucking ready. And if you can't tell, because normally I'm not a big believer, or I, let me not use the word believer. I'm not a big fan of doing pressing for my shoulders because when you flat bench, if you're doing it right, it's mainly going to be your chest. There's still some front delta activation, and then especially when you do incline. And I do chest twice a week, so there's a little bit of front delt involved. Um, so I've just found over the past, it's only a change that I made maybe 3 years ago, 2 or 3. I found I don't really need to do pressing for shoulders. I need to focus on side and my rear delts. So, I don't do a lot of pressing. But today's one of those days where maybe it was the pre-workout physique check that just I was not happy with at all. I just want to kind of lift a little bit, not crazy heavyweight. This is going to be behind the head shoulder press. So obviously I can't go as heavy as I would in front. But for that lift, it's going to be some pretty heavy stuff. I just want to lift some. I just want to do something compound. I didn't want to come in here and, like I said, after that physique check, I didn't want to start with flies, even though it might be what's best. Um, I'm still gonna do some flies and hit the side delt, so it'll just be probably the second movement for shoulders. I just want to do some pressing, man. I want to take a little bit of blow off a little steam. Sometimes that's what it's all about. Like I said, I'm still gonna get the side delt work in on the second exercise, so I'm not missing anything. You know, it's just this is one of those rare circumstances where I'm gonna do some pressing today. So honestly, I'll probably do 4 sets. We'll see how this feels. It might be a little heavy, but it's kind of what I want. I would like to get a good 7 to 10 reps. And if I start, by set 3 or 4, whatever it might be, if it starts to 7 even is in question, 7 reps, I might lower the weight and do a back down set. But yeah, let's just try this first set because I'm ready, man. I almost choked mid set there. I mean, it's funny now because I didn't. Had that actually happened, that would have fucking sucked. Oh man, that I don't know how it looked. I think I played it off pretty good, but that was close. Fuck. It's almost like a staple in my workout now. I have to have a piece of gum, and that was almost the end of me there. Kind of making me rethink whether I actually need to chew on gum while I'm working out. That was fucking close. Okay, other than that, that was actually lighter than I thought. You know, for behind the head, um, really slow. Like I was trying to go as slow as I could and really controlled and just flexing my shoulders. You know, I think I did 11 or so. It's not bad. No leg drive. I had my legs up. Um, so I actually no, I'm not gonna add any weight. Let's just ride this out. I'll do three more, and by the fourth set, I'll probably only be getting 8 or 9. You know, just with some fatigue starting to set in. Um, but yeah, that was good. A good start. So yeah, like I said, I'll do three more, all the same weight, hopefully. All right, how embarrassing. Thought I did 11, I only did 10. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, fucking hire somebody to just count my reps for me, because apparently I can't do it. It happens at least once a week, probably more actually, that my reps are off from what I think they are. But luckily I set up my phone and I can just go back and watch. But yeah, I only did 10. So I mean, but the weight, it's not that heavy. I mean, for the movement I'm doing, yeah, kind of. You know, it's a little bit of an awkward movement, but the weight's not overwhelming. I thought I did 11, I only did 10. It's fine. You know what I mean? I think I can still handle 3 sets, and it might actually work out better because by the fourth set, you know, it might be around 7 or 8, which is kind of, you know, I was wanting to go a little on the heavy side, but it's not working out that way. Which, depending on how you look at it, it's a good or a bad thing. And you know, what makes it good is apparently I'm getting stronger. What makes it bad is it's not as heavy as I was thinking it was going to be. But all right, set number two. All right, unless I didn't count properly again, which is very likely. I think that was 10 again. Feels good, man. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of shoulder press, um, it does just feel good every now and then to throw it in and get some pressing in for my shoulders. I don't do it often, but I do like to keep it in there some, you know, a little bit at least. All right, let's do two more. All right, now we're starting to get somewhere. Good third set. Let's do one more. All right, you know what? That did not get as heavy as I thought it was going to by the third and fourth set. I mean, relatively speaking, obviously the last couple reps on each set was heavy, was tough, but I was thinking it'd bring me down around seven. I still think I, I still think I did 9 reps on the last two. It's all right. Let's do a fucking drop set and cap this off pretty nicely, and move on to some triceps. What do you guys think? 20, 25 reps or 100? That's the mindset. 100. It's not gonna happen though. Okay. Oh, that was pretty fucking good. All right, let's do some triceps. Okay, so I did a good little feel out set. It was almost just a normal set, but I really want to make sure my elbow has some good blood to it and it's kind of loosened up and ready. Um, I haven't been able to do skull crushes as much as frequently as I'd like to because my elbow, man, it sounds like I'm falling apart. It's just one thing after another. My knee, my back, now my elbow. But uh, yeah, I grabbed the 50s. I did like 17 reps with lion skull crushers here. My elbow felt fine, so I'm hoping, and again, I'm hoping they got enough blood to my elbow that it kind of, doesn't really give me any problems here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do probably 4 sets, match what I did on behind the neck shoulder press. But I got the 80s. Last time I did this, the 80s were, if I remember right, they're actually like once my elbow kind of got to feeling okay, they were pretty smooth and I won't say light, but lighter than expected. So but yeah, I got the 80s. Let's see what I can. So many times I can throw them around. I'm thinking at least 10 if my elbow feels okay. But maybe even more. Man, there is no way that that one little fill out set with the 50s blew my triceps up that much. But maybe it did. They already feel fucking sore. Whew, that's interesting. Um, on the other hand, I felt a slight little pain on what rep would it have been, like a seventh or eighth one. But other than that, it really didn't. I have no excuse here. I mean, I barely got 10, and it was just my triceps already feel blown up. So, I mean, typically with these, I do a little better on the second and third set, or at least the second. So I'll try one more, kind of see what happens. But it's worth noting that my triceps are already kind of shot. So we'll see what happens. All right, I attacked this set with a little more controlled aggression. We'll say I was going a little quicker, but I got 10 again. Probably could have done 11, but I got two more sets still. And with this weight kind of surprising me, feeling a little more difficult than I expected. I mean, it's still 80 pounds in each hand with a skull crusher. I mean, maybe I was being a little foolish, but yeah, with it being a little heavier, I stopped one rep short of failure. Totally fine. I'm still gonna get pretty much the same benefits without the added fatigue of trying to do that one last rep that was gonna be a barn burner. So, all right, a little better there. Let's do two more. All right, I can probably do without it, but I'm gonna do drop set just because. Why not? Fuck it. All right. Holy shit. All right, let's wrap this up with some flies, and I think we'll be sitting pretty good. All right, I was tempted to go do some cable flies, but I figured I'm right here. I'm already kind of halfway set up, so why not just do some dumbbell shoulder flies? It's a little more difficult, but isn't that the whole point of working out? I mean, fuck. Um, yeah, we'll save the cable shoulder flies for a different time. It actually feels pretty good what I've done. Like it's not my typical shoulder and tricep day, you know. I started with pressing. I do that maybe once every 2 or 3 months, and then I did skull crushers, which I haven't done in probably 2 or 3 months because of my elbow. So, um, yeah, let's just wrap it up with some seated dumbbell shoulder flies. Same thing as always. I'm gonna try to go as controlled as I can. Maybe throw a little more aggression in it as it gets harder. But yeah, 4 sets. All right, could I go up to the 50s right now and still get at least 10? Probably, maybe even 15 on that first set. But I'm already almost done. Now it's probably not the time to try to push the limits in terms of adding as much weight as I can while still staying within the realm of uh, what I'm trying to achieve with my form and isolation. Had I started with this, probably I would have went up to the 50s, released a couple, and then maybe done some back down. However it played out, But now, like I said, it's just not the time. I'm gonna stick with the 45s. Maybe even go a little lighter in the last one. Get some higher reps. We'll see how it goes though. All right, believe it or not, of all things, my forearms are starting to get shot. Wow. I'll try 2 more with this weight, but or at least 1 more, and the next set will kind of really tell me. I may have to go down on the 4th one, like I originally planned. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'll try. Like I said, I'll at least try 1 more with the 45s. Fuck it. Let's do 1 more. All right, I'm gonna do something crazy here and skip the drop set. I don't need it. My forearms, my shoulders, my triceps are still feeling it. I'm torched. Let's check the pump real quick. Uh, all right, body dysmorphia. I won't say it's cured, but I will say I think I kind of beat it into submission just for today, and then tomorrow I'll wake up and repeat the same process. Except tomorrow's a rest day, so I might have just have to deal with that all day. But got a freaking pretty good pump, I think. You know what? I think I'm gonna do something that I have only done maybe twice since I started filming. But I'm gonna keep the shirt on. I mean, do I have to be that vain that I need to take my shirt off every single time? Maybe just 99% of the time. Uh, and the things that I hit, shoulders and triceps, are already in view. So I mean, yeah, I think we'll leave it on. We'll do some quick posing and get my rest weekend started. What I want to start with here, get a little bit of shoulder action. think that's all I'm doing, man. I'm sore. Like I'm really sore. This week kind of got me in a good way. I mean, I'm sore, so that means possibly I'm overtraining, but for sure I'm doing enough. So I mean, I guess I can't really complain too much. You know what I mean? I'd rather be doing enough than not enough. It's just maybe I'm overtraining, or I just need a like I did I say it this week? I think I said it earlier in the week that I might just need an extended rest 1 week. So I'm never gonna take a full week off, but normally I rest only 1 day. 1 day, 1 week, 2 days the next week, and I kind of alternate back and forth between that. Um, so 1 week instead of just 1 or 2 days, maybe I need to make it 3 or 4. Take out one of my chest days. That way I still hit chest. Take out one of my back days, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how rest and recovery goes tomorrow. But yeah, I'm cooked, man. So I'm gonna get out of here, replenish my body with nutrients and protein and all the good things, and then rest tomorrow and cheat a little